Hello and welcome everyone to the Friday, February 20th edition of the Contributor Comms team meeting. As usual, a reminder that we operate under a code of conduct, which essentially says to be respectful of your fellow speakers and attendees and generally be excellent to each other. At the beginning of this call, we like to offer an opportunity for anyone on the call to introduce themselves. This is totally optional. I usually use it as an excuse to explain what the meeting is, so I'll go first. Hello, everyone. I'm Caslin Fields, and I am a person who has a cat and also a co-chair of the Special Interest Group for Contributor Experience, which this is a sub-project of. This is the Contributor Communications team meeting, which I am also a sub-project lead of. The purpose of this group is to make sure that folks within the contributor community in open source Kubernetes know about things going on that they ought to know about. And also to some extent to make sure that folks outside of the contributor community know about the awesome work that contributors are doing, which we do through a variety of means, which we will do updates on today. My pronouns are she, her. Anyone else want to introduce themselves? Totally optional. Cool. Hopefully, you've gotten a bit of a sense that the vibe of this call is pretty casual. So if you missed the chance to introduce yourself or you want to ask any questions along the way, please do. Very much encouraged. And the last housekeeping item is note taker. We always like to ask for a volunteer to take notes during the call. The role of the note taker is to follow along with the discussion and take notes in the notes doc as best you can, which I'm not sharing my screen of. I'll do that real quick. But the link to the notes doc is in the chat. Would anyone be willing to volunteer to be our note taker today? Seems like it's going to be either Christopher or notes by committee. I don't know if you were holding back to see if anyone else is willing. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, Christopher went to go do something. He often does. So he might when he gets back. Until then, notes by committee. So if you hear something that you think needs to be in the notes, please help us make sure that it is. I usually do a lot of the notes myself when I have to. But that also means sometimes that I stop in the middle of everything and there's a few minutes of silence, which I'm sure is not great. So help out if you can. All right, then. Let's hop on into things. First item on the agenda is messages of the week. This is where we try to rack our brains and figure out what's going on in the community this week that people need to know about. These will be highlighted in Last Week in Kubernetes Development, a newsletter run by kind of a subsegment of the team-ish, and also on social media accounts that the project owns. I see a few things listed here. For one, Open Source Summit India has a CFP open that is closing on March 1st, it looks like. And KubeCon Japan, the CFP is open until March 29th. And the CFP for project opportunities, this should go out to contributor channels for KubeCon India, is open. What is the deadline on that one? Let's see. Welcome back.
Could you? Yeah, I'm back.
No one volunteered for a note taker if you want it. We can
Cool.
also do notes by committee if you if you don't want to do it today.
But I got lost. What you said about projects?
The program or project opportunities for KubeCon India are open. So
Yeah,
I'm
but
checking
what is that?
This is the KubeCon India page. You
No,
can see my screen, right?
yeah, but what I'm lost is the project opportunities. Like that's.
And this is the project opportunities page in the KubeCon India page.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to features and add-ons, there's project opportunities. And so here are the things that count as project opportunities: maintainer track, project lightning talks,
Okay.
also booths. If you want to try to have a booth in the project pavilion, that's typically here.
So
I
that's
don't see
like
that here.
per CNCF project that they have they
You
have the chance to have a spot in KubeCon.
exactly, yeah. Because one of the
Okay.
goals of KubeCon is that maintainers of CNCF projects can get together and work on things. Also, there wouldn't be a conference if there were no projects to talk about theoretically. So they have
Okay,
these
well,
opportunities to make sure that maintainers can attend the event
thanks.
and hopefully to update people who care. So it looks like the project opportunities for KubeCon India are closing June 18th ish.
June. Oh yeah, we have plenty of time.
June 18th ish. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess
Still need to let folks know.
let's schedule registration summit. Oh, we don't
No
have Maintainer
maintainer
Summit
summit.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
India.
I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we could
India
schedule
really
drafts
wants to have
for
one.
three
But
three of these. Right.
actually, do they have one? No.
And India, well, for India, I guess CFP will be close by this time.
Yeah. And the project opportunities is separate down here.
I had a, yeah,
Yeah.
I had a question here. Is there any particular India?
Sorry, could you say that again? You're breaking up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I have unstable internet connection here.
No worries. You
Is
seem
there
good now.
any is there any particular reason why there isn't any maintenance summit in KubeCon India?
I know India really, really wants to have a maintainer summit. The main reason I think is cost. It's very, very expensive to
Okay.
put those on for the CNCF. So they have them at the two larger events, KubeCon EU and KubeCon North America.
Oh,
But yeah, the logistical overhead and the cost, I think, is keeping the CNCF from being able to do those at India now.
yeah, I
But
think
keep asking.
once yeah, I think once like India SKU started few years back only. I think it started in 20.
Yep. And there actually was the first maintainer summit actually happened at KubeCon India. I'm not sure if
India,
it was the first India or the
2024.
second India. Yeah. But the first maintainer summit was there, but it was a little bit different than what they do now. Yeah.
Was the
Oh,
transition, right, between um contributor and maintainer summit.
Yep. Correct. Cool. So good KubeCon news bits. Anything else going on in the community that we need to let folks know about?
Mm.
Uh,
Well, LWKD was released yesterday. No, uh, yesterday or I'm wrong. I got the email, I think. Right. Let me see. February. Yeah, I got the email yesterday, but didn't saw any other news other than the events related ones and the annual report that's coming next.
feel like LWKD would probably have anything from the release, but I'm trying to look up the release milestones for the current release. Release.
hey, Castle. We have
Yes.
a section of release update in the LWKD.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I've created a PR for that, and that is must, so you can see that in the LWKD.
Excellent. Is there anything that you would like to get on social media?
Nothing specific. It's only that last week the patches were released.
Okay. Yours kept.
Yeah, on the release schedule for the 15.
Okay,
Yeah, that
right.
one.
Right at the top. Feature blog freeze.
Do you think this is worth posting it in social media?
I think so. I think we could put the feature blog freeze into the contributor facing channels.
Okay,
I can write up for that.
cool.
That'd be
Sounds good.
awesome. If you want access to those channels directly, you can ping me. Did you do that before? Someone pinged me about release stuff and then I lost it.
No, I didn't think you.
Okay.
But I can.
I think it was someone else. Yeah. But if you'd like access directly to Buffer so that you can put those directly into the platform that we use to publish, I can give you that. But if you want to just give us the text that you want to have posted, we can also do that for you, whatever works for you.
Okay, fine.
Thank you for being here. Arpit has a hand up.
Yep. So should we post about our LinkedIn page rename on socials that we have changed the name from, let's say, X to Y?
We did not. When you make the change, it offers for you to make a post about it, and I chose not to. I didn't think it was particularly exciting, but if you think it's exciting, you can argue to do that.
The thing is
I kind
that
of don't
the
want to broadcast.
reaction, I think, I don't know.
I kind of
Because
don't want to broadcast that we're having problems with people
yeah,
attacking
because
our
if
trademark.
especially a CNCF employee read that post, they will think like, hey, why didn't you reach out to us so we could bring lawyers, right, Kathleen?
Because I don't want to deal with lawyers.
So, but like I
All right.
think they will think that.
I wouldn't worry too much about that, though it is
Okay.
well, and that might be a good result if the CNCF's like, oh, we should probably do something about that. But I don't know. I don't know that people would respond badly in general. I think people might mostly just not care, but I don't see any particular benefit in doing so.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's like I see
Risk.
much much of the negative than the neutral reactions. But
But thank you for bringing it up.
I mean, Arpit, like just bring it to the Slack channel, and yeah, if most of them agree, um,
Sometimes our initial opinions
Uh,
are wrong.
yep. So like my thought process is like that we actually changed the name. So if someone is like we have already 23K followers on that page. So I guess everyone knows that the name is Kubernetes, and they might thought that Kubernetes official is now a different LinkedIn page. Or
That would be a
they
weird thing
can
for them to
think
think, but
mm,
could.
because they are already followed. But let's say if they are searching it, just that's why I mentioned it.
We changed it in the first place so that if people were searching for it, they would know that that is the right one. If you were already following it and
Yep.
suddenly one that you're following is posting as Kubernetes official rather than Kubernetes, I feel like you know what happened. If you care enough to think about it.
Yep.
And if they went and searched for it, they wouldn't find a different official one. They would find that
official
they're
dot
already
2,
following the
2.0.
official one. Yeah. Valid concern, but I don't think we have to worry about it too much.
Oh, 11.
Thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, you're welcome to
Yep.
post in Slack too to see if more people have opinions.
No, I am on the same idea now. Like we should
Cool.
not officially announce it because, like Christopher is right. There can be more of the negative perspective towards it, and so yeah.
Yeah, maybe I should bother the CNCF folks about it though.
George.
Maybe. Anything else folks can think of for messages of the week, things that they think we should send out on social media or in last week in Kubernetes development? News contributors need to know. Cool. Let's move along then. In new items, we've got a number of things to talk about. Number one, Christopher had brought up a couple of weeks ago that the request for SIGs to fill out their annual reports. Actually, we should add that to messages of the week and do a reminder to contributor channels.
We have added that in LWKD as well. So in the
Nice.
latest issue, it is already mentioned.
Yeah, he found it originally from LWKD. Good work. Yeah, so we have a SIG ContribEx. Yes.
Do you think it's worth doing a reminder also that the Ingress Engine X end of maintenance close is like it's approaching?
Yeah. That's a drum worth beating. It's going to take people a while to migrate. Even if they've seen it, they'll like start doing it and then they have to
I would like
continue
to
doing it.
maybe I'll need to read further in the repositories, but I would like to know like the exact date um of when this is happening because they just say March as long as I've seen. But if any of you know if any of you guys know the exact date and time, I'll thank you.
They just say March. And all that's happening is that they're not doing any updates to it. So it'll continue to exist. You can
Yeah, I guess
technically
it's a
still
free.
use
They
it.
have a freeze, I guess. This roof.
Exactly. So I don't think the date is too terribly important. There's not something that's going to happen on a particular day. It's just things are no
Yeah,
longer
yeah.
happening.
I've seen their pull requests and mostly are like CVEs that they are maintaining these
Mhm.
few months.
And that's going to stop as of March. So I think there's no particular date. It's just the next time there's a CVE in March, it's not getting patched.
Yeah. Okay.
But good to remind folks of that. Yeah. So annual report is about stuff that happened in SIG ContribEx in 2025. It's not exactly relevant to this group, but it talks about work that this group has done, ideally. I need to add some stats to it still about our social media and about new contributor orientation. But if you're interested in what we're reporting on in the annual report, there is the draft. If you have any questions, let me know. Let's move on to new contributor blog. Who wants to talk about that effort? Do we have Avni or Swathi on? Just Christopher. Christopher. Yep.
Yeah, we have also Arpit. We created a group chat. So if any of you are interested, I see Natalie express interest. So yeah, I will add you to that group. We're just discussing like how we could approach this. What I see my ideal outcome is like having blogs with longer version of these posts, and we're linking them into the LinkedIn or X posts we do about promoting the NCO. I and we need blog writers, and we need people that are willing to maybe interview, ideally like record or just like do a longer version of these messages and like getting to know and share the stories about these new contributors. And we have some. If you click the spreadsheet, you will see that we have 7, which only 3 of them have been posted, and ideally we should post them on a regular basis to motivate others to join. Arpin, do you have anything else?
No, we can do a longer version of the post. Like I don't think it is possible with every contributor. Let's say if any contributor has hit some sort of milestone, let's say they got involved in some sort of program, we can have a proper blog and we can actually ask them meaningful questions regarding that, so that it actually benefits someone. But like if someone is just get it started, then I feel the short form content is valid for them for that time being. We can like ping them later, like let's say after a couple of months or a couple of weeks, uh, when they are somewhat ahead in their contributor journey, uh,
Yeah.
thoughts.
And especially that form like just got maybe 300 characters here. So yeah, like that submission is not enough to make a blog, of course. That will to make a blog, like maybe you'll need to reach out to them in private. Definitely. Jocelyn?
Suggestion for sourcing new contributor folks that you can interview or send the form to. We could send out a message to the SIG chairs and tech leads like, hey, anyone new in your community is doing a great job. We would love to highlight them in this new project that we're doing. Please have them fill out this form, or please have them contact me, or whatever you want to have them do. We can ask SIG chairs to help us.
Good idea.
There's a Slack channel for SIG chairs and tech leads. That's where I would put that.
Also, just if like we can interview some folks at KubeCon, especially those who
Well,
received
the meet and
DanCon
greet will
scholarship,
be awesome.
like
That's a great place to interview
folks,
people.
yeah, folks who received like DanCon scholarship based on their contributions and they made it to KubeCon. We can interview them in person. That can be done.
That's a
Speaking
really good
of
one.
which, yeah. Are there any updates, reminders that you want to share about the video project that you've been doing at KubeCon? So you're planning to do that again at EU, I think, Arpit. But anything you want to say about
Yep.
it?
So I am editing. I have edited one video, but I have received no review on that. Like I have posted it in the channel.
No.
I will repost it. I will repost it again for the review. Uh, on weekends, I am editing these videos like as and when I am getting the time. So again, if someone have video editing skills and want to help me out, it is a call for help. I have like 3 to 4 videos to edit. Uh,
Yeah, and please drop the link.
I'm
I'll go
sorry,
check it
Arpit, did you say you put it in the ContribEx comms Slack or something?
yep.
Okay, I'll take a look as well.
Do
So
grab the link for
basically,
us, and we'll put it in the notes.
yeah, let me grab the link. Just give me a second.
I will remove my notes from Maintainer Summit. This is not related to it.
Unless you want help from this team. Which you're welcome to ask for. Cool. Did you have...
Yes.
Nice.
So basically, I have so the previous link which I have shared, I noticed the audio is a bit cracking up. So I fixed the audio and I added some elements. So this is the this is a full-fledged version.
Awesome. I'll put that in the notes for us. So if you can spare a few minutes, I assume it's probably only a few minutes long. How long is the
So
video?
Yeah,
you
it's
just want
it's like a 6 minute
give the feedback on private?
interview of update.
Sorry.
It's like a 5-minute interview or something?
Yeah, it's a 5 minute or 6 minute interview.
Perfect. Give folks a sense of how long you have to spend reviewing. Christopher, what were you saying?
Could I give your feedback on private, Arpit, or like
Sorry,
leave
can
a
you repeat that?
like?
He was asking if he could give you feedback privately.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Whatever works, right?
Yeah, leave in a YouTube comment.
So, social media icons to the contributor site. Do you want to talk about that, Christopher?
It's just that it's been there for a few weeks, and I think it should be an easy one to review. And I know it's needed, right? So people could know which social media accounts we're managing, and so yeah, that's all.
Well, to me, I will add my LGTM, but I don't know. You already have one. He doesn't have org membership, does he? I'll add my LGTM. I'll try adding an approve too, but I don't think I have that permission on this repo. We'll find out. Would be useful to know.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what that does.
Mm-mm. Oh,
I
yeah.
also do
It
I?
actually, yeah, it worked.
Oh yeah, it did. I could unblock some of your PRs then. Good to
But
know.
so it's approved, okay. So I guess one of the owners have to merge after this.
Do they have to, or does it auto merge?
Let's see. Let's figure it out, as you said.
Usually auto merges. We'll find out. I also saw recently that Font Awesome did an update very recently where they added the Kubernetes logo. Cool stuff.
Cool.
Talked about Font Awesome in this team before and how useful it is for the website. So, fun fact.
Yeah, for the website, like we made to go to Maintainer Summit, we made good progress. If you guys open the events subpage, you will see that we have, I think, everything covered regarding 2025 and 2026. Josh did a good work there. And the only thing left, I think, is just fixing the order of the years. But if there's anything else, new comms, yeah, just let me know. But I think
And adding it to the bar. We talked in the
and
Wednesday
adding
meeting
it to
about
the
that.
bar.
Yeah.
I would like Josh to be part of that discussion because he is
Had
the
opinions.
counterpart of the.
Counterpoint, yeah.
But yeah, let's see how soon he comes.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think he said how long he's out, but I'll have to go check. Cool. Natalie, do you want to give us any updates on the comms that are happening for Maintainer Summit? Is there anything that this group could help you with? Natalie might be busy. Yeah, she did say
Yeah,
busy.
she said she was doing dinner or breakfast. Or, I don't know. Breakfast, I think. Yeah, it's too early in the
In my
West
family,
Coast.
we use dinner to mean the largest meal of the day, so you can use it at any time. Apparently, that's the way it was at one point or something. I don't know. Comms for Maintainer Summit. So to give an overview while Natalie is out, Natalie is leading up communications about the Maintainer Summit, a lot of emails mainly. If you want to help with proofreading those, I think that help would be useful. And if you want to help write notifications about what's happening with Maintainer Summit, talk with Natalie.
Yeah, sorry, I just had to step away for a second.
No
Basically,
worries.
everything that Caslin said. And then just really high level for the Maintainer Summit registration. Like I said, I kind of put a note here, like that they're starting to run out of, they're starting to hit about capacity. And so
Mm,
I'm asking, I sent a message out to Lindsay and Tin to find out a little bit more about like how close is it? Because I want to put a little bit urgency around like you have to register.
mhm.
Because they were very they were very adamant,
Perfect.
like no registering on site.
Mhm. We discussed that in the Wednesday call to clarify for everyone in case
Yeah.
you're interested. There's never been registration on site for the Maintainer Summit. they allowed it last time because so many people missed the information because it's pretty new still.
Yeah.
But yeah. Cool. So any updates on meet and greet also?
Oh, I also put a really quick note here. I didn't know for KubeCon India, since we were kind of talking about Arpit's video, I didn't know if a save the date ever went out for communications or anything, but I thought it would be fun to use his video for that, if there is something that goes out.
Save the date for the meet and greet or?
No, for the KubeCon India. I don't know if we do a lot
Oh.
of communication around KubeCon India, but I thought because he did a video on it, it might be fun to send out a communication or like a
I
video,
like it.
like his video, you know what I mean? Like his video to kind of get drive excitement and be like, hey, this is KubeCon India from last year. And then it sounds like you're going to be trying to do a KubeCon EU video as well.
Recorded from like the Maintainer Summit stage.
No, I think she's talking about KubeCon in general.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a general comms
Because
thing.
Arpit did a KubeCon India video, right? That's the video that he sent us for the YouTube. So I'm just saying, like, it could be fun to do like a save the date and then have his video attached to kind of just show, like, this was KubeCon last year in India. He's going to be doing one possibly for EU, so we can use it next year for India as well. So I just thought it'd be kind of fun to, like,
Now I got
again,
it.
it's just about driving excitement for the event.
Yep.
I like it.
Um,
Which means we should definitely get it on the official channel and help you get
Yeah.
that edited. Arpit.
The thing is, the most of the videos I have recorded are sort of interviews. Like if you like want to build excitement, like I never recorded them with that sort of intention. I get it.
Oh, I see.
What you are trying to convey, but I have to check whether I have some clips or something of KubeCon India. If
Yeah, but
that
just
is the
basically
case,
like,
yeah.
yeah, I got
So
it. Yeah.
like if I so basically I have recorded OSS Summit last year as well, because in KubeCon Hyderabad I went to every co-located event as well, including OpenSSF and OSS Summit as
Yeah.
well. So I have recorded couple of I have to check like if I have those sort of clips. Like if I have, we can definitely create some sort of a hype up video with that.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool idea. We could still use the interview for that, but yeah, fair point. You might think about if you want to do that kind of thing. Cool.
Yep.
I don't imagine there's anything else for us to talk about on meet and greet. I assume this election volunteers was just pulled over from the Wednesday meeting. Is that right, Christopher?
Sorry?
The election volunteers section? Is that from the Wednesday meeting?
Yeah. But
I don't think there's anything for us to do on that yet. Because the thing that they have to do right now is select the election officers, which involves figuring out who's not running for the election this year, which is, it won't open for candidacy for a couple of months. So it's always like, are you going to run? And identifying folks in the community who like know enough about elections and have been involved enough to become election officers. So they have to pick them and they reach out rather than sourcing them through comms. So nothing for us to do yet. Moving along, updates and big wins on track with Maintainer Summit comms plan. That is absolutely worth a shout out. Thank you, Natalie, for doing all of that work. And we have a good 15 minutes left, and I know
I have one big win to share.
What was that?
I have a win to share. Like Josh finally figured out the GitHub repo permissions, and I am now LWKD maintainer.
Yeah. Arpit is now an LWKD maintainer. Technically, from the SIG perspective, LWKD is its own subproject, even though they hang out with us in comms. So congratulations on becoming a subproject lead. We should probably record that.
I
think
don't
that's
like
the
know
intention
that.
anyway. Yeah. I don't know. You can ask Josh. I think the intention is he wanted to start getting folks more permissions and like recognition and stuff so that he can get some new leads in for the
Yep.
sub project.
So basically, a couple of months back, I reached out to Josh, like asking if I can climb up the this contribution ladder, and can, like, after contributing for a couple of months now, can I handle a bit more stuff regarding LWKT. So he basically uh, like provided me with the social access, but the problem is the merge access. Like he need to figure out how to provide that. So that took a couple of months in that case.
Nice.
Plus, he also wants, like,
But he got it
if
done.
I'm not wrong, FICA, and like there's one more person who is managing LWKD, like before me. So they are not managing it right now. So Josh need a couple of more folks in case he is absent, or to like sort out the LWKD.
Makes sense. Cool. All right. And I waited too long and Federico had dropped off, which is unfortunate. He said he's working on new spotlights and coordinating with those that DM him with interest in shadowing for blogging. So if you're particularly interested in blogging, please reach out to Federico. He maintains this board. I should really flip the schedule sometimes so that he goes first. Oh well. Let's go over what is in the board, even though he's not here. So it looks like there's nothing in waiting for approval, PR review, or preliminary review, but there's a few things in progress. The new contributor story blog series. Thank you to everyone who's doing work on that. I'm really excited that you all are doing that. There is a new AI working group, SIG Architecture Spotlight. SIG Architecture Subproject Spotlight. So the AI working group has announced that it will become a SIG architecture subproject. I think that's the first time I've seen a working group announce that it's becoming a subproject. And so he's going to do another SIG spotlight on that subproject. And he SIG auth spotlight. This is okay. So he wanted to have someone do a spotlight on SIG auth. They've reached out in December and got no response, and they were looking to get that started again. Avni is signed up for this one, but she is also not here. SIG storage spotlight. New SIG spotlight for SIG storage. I know Darshan had created a draft on this, but he hasn't added it here. I think he'd asked for a review in some channels. I'll ping him here and ask if he wants to add the reminder to ping us again for initial review. It's cool. And then SIG release team subproject spotlight is another one that Federico is working on. He's also he has led the release team in the past as the release lead and is now a member of the other subproject within release that manages things kind of on an ongoing basis. So he's great to do that. And then in terms of things in the to-do list, there's a spotlight for SIG Kate's infra. These spotlights are always available, good to do. We've kind of held off on asking folks to do things because of the lack of blog reviewers, but we decided a couple weeks ago that if folks really want to pick them up, I think it's fine.
For the NCO blog, we will end up in this same situation, or someone from our SIG will be approving them.
So what we were discussing was that we should turn the new contributor orientation blog into a page on the site.
Yeah.
And just have it be an article like not in the blog section, but like have it be its own page.
Okay,
Like there's already a page for it, but it's not very
yeah.
descriptive. So we could just take this content and put it in there.
Well, actually, it's yeah, it will be beneficial. But following up with that topic, I will send a link in the Zoom, so you could share it
Guess I should slash assign.
here. So, Jocelyn, check that link. So do you imagine that like being a blog or within that page?
I was thinking within this page. Are you pulling it from the GitHub repo now?
Yeah,
That's
that's a pull
fair. That's kind
request.
of good, actually.
That's a pull request that instead of the what like that is reading now from the GitHub the README we have instead of linking people outside the page to read the details.
Fair point. Well, we could either put it in the repo or we could publish it as a blog, or we could do both of those things.
The like the downside of making it as a blog is like people will need to if they imagine someone new in that page like they will not they could get lost if the blogs if it's in one of those um blog tabs and there's no
Hmm.
links to those stories, right?
Exactly. So we could do both. We could put it out as a blog, and then we get
Okay. And
momentary like
in like
attention on it.
and have a link of those series of posts of blogs, sorry.
And then I think we could put it on the GitHub repo for new contributor orientation. We can create a new file within that repo that is like, this is the text version if you want to read what
Are
new
we
contributor
approvers of
orientation
that
is.
of the community repository?
I should be, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, that works.
So I added a comment here to assign. Yeah, nice. It worked. Assigned both of you, Arpit and Christopher. We
Cool.
might want to, this is on the contributor site. We could make another issue in the community repo about it.
Cool.
And
I
to
would like to
continue,
follow
okay,
up with the sorry.
no worries.
The oh, I lost the link. Got it. Oh, here. Yeah. The blue sky I sent it in the chat. The blue sky profile I was linking before was broken, and that's the only feedback from the previous PR you approved.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah. Seems that was an old profile you guys were using.
Oh, yeah, probably. Blue sky popped up fast. That looks good to me, so I will add that. Get some work done on this call.
Thank you.
Thank you. And to finish going through the to-do list, there's more spotlights on here if folks ever want to pick those up. So ongoing issue to say that we should document more about how Zapier works. That's what we use to do our automation of like every time something gets published to the blogs, we make sure that we create a social media post about it, and we do that through Zapier. So always a good thing to document that more thoroughly. We also use it to publish all of the meetings, all of the recordings onto YouTube without people having to go in and do it manually. More spotlights. This is an ongoing reminder for me and Chris to review our access to things every now and then. Yeah. And more spotlights. So board looks good. Any other questions, comments, topics that people want to talk about? We have 7 minutes left. Luxurious. We could run through the messages of the week and try to get those added into Buffer or in the sheet.
Yeah, to the sheet will be good.
7 minutes. Pick a message and add it to the sheet.
Yeah, I think we added some. I know there's a couple that I added at the top for basically the KubeCon stuff.
Okay.
Nice. Thank you for doing that.
The last two, right?
Yeah, so it's the ones
No,
at the
the
top.
last.
They
Yeah,
should
the
be at the
last two,
top.
right?
We should change the color so that we can tell which ones they are.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
What a concept. I think this did end up getting posted. Yes, it did. So this.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
sorry. I did it in the KubeCon post for cake contributors. So
Oh,
this one right there, I just dropped the sheet in the chat. Sorry, am I supposed to put it here? There's like two.
yeah. So messages of the week. This is for this week. And the KubeCon sheet is for the like 30 something messages that we're going to send out during the week around KubeCon.
Oh, so sorry. Didn't realize that was the difference. Okay.
No worries. Understandable.
Let me
Asking questions is how we fix these things.
let me see.
And trying.
All right, let me copy and paste that stuff over or cut that stuff.
Also perfectly reasonable. They use about the same format, so works. We'll get it sorted out.
Okay. Okay, I think I got everything right.
Okay.
Looks like you've got 3 in this one, and you've got the same 3 here, it looks like. So, yeah.
Yeah, but I put
Looks
like the
good.
date, post date time. Oh my God.
No worries. That's good.
So that this could be like one today, one Monday. Like, does it matter? The order?
Put the scheduled date. Like obviously 2/17's already passed. So just like as soon as possible for that one. And then for the second and or the third and the fourth row, if we could do it like on the second, that'd be great.
Perfect. That's great. I mean, if we had left it in the other sheet, that also would have been perfectly valid. Just we probably wouldn't notice it to get it on the
that'd be the
social
problem.
media. Yeah.
Yeah. So
There's a reason that the
good.
scheduled or the post date and time field exists.
Yeah, sorry about that. Like
Things are
I thought
flipped.
it was obviously I thought it was the other one.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll just make sure that I replace the link in my messaging section with this one.
Well, you might want both. It's more about just which one we're looking at to make sure that they get into the right tools.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're definitely going to need messages that go out on the week of.
Yeah. One reason that we don't have that normally is that we don't normally schedule our week, like look at this week messages like in advance like we do for KubeCon stuff. In KubeCon, we know well in advance what's happening.
Yeah.
So we schedule things versus messages of the week is like, we should get this in the queue as soon as possible, typically.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll just make sure that stuff are in here. But like I said, if I can get access to Buffer, that'd be great because then I can just like schedule
Shoot,
the comms as needed.
Got it for Christopher. But did you send me your email address?
I'll send it to you on Slack.
Perfect. And I will get that done. then you're welcome to bypass these sheets and just go on ahead and do it that way if you
I
want to.
was
Oh, so you don't
forgotten.
want me to put them in the sheet even if even if it's scheduled?
It depends on if we want it documented. For the KubeCon ones, you can see we've got all of these past examples of like, here's comms that we did for these events. So if you
Mhm.
want to document it in the sheet, that's perfectly reasonable. But as long as it's in buffer, it'll actually go out.
Okay. Sounds good.
Well, as long as we approve it.
I mean, it's
We're
still
pretty good about that.
documented. It's still documented, right? Because it's going to be
True.
in the Word
Yeah.
doc.
And always open to suggestions to make these processes better. Christopher.
I almost forgot about talk about Google Analytics. I was exploring a little
Whoops.
bit Google Analytics. I was like researching which of these tools have Gemini integrated because it's much more easier, and especially as if when you don't know about marketing as myself. And it seems to be that only Looker Studio has access to Gemini integrated with it.
I know
And
one
so
of the
I
DevRel
think I will
engineers on Looker.
be, sorry?
I know a DevRel engineer on Looker.
Okay, cool. So, and Looker seems to be like a easier to build dashboards on. It's maybe we don't have permissions to build dashboards on Looker, but yeah, but at a first glance seems to be much more easier to manage than analytics. But I was able to pull one dashboard. I don't know if you can see it actually. If you go to Explorer, that's the third button on the sidebar in the left.
Third bottom sidebar.
In the left bar. Yeah, Explorer. Can you see? Oh, you can't. Yep. That's one issue. I will send a picture. But I was impressed that the Ingress Engine X retirement blog from the contributor website got much more traction than the whole year of the website.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where can you see that?
That's the
This
thing
one's
that
Kubernetes.io.
those graphs are
This is the one.
showing the whole all pages within the Kubernetes community. So that's counting Gates.io and others, like even the Minikube
I
one.
see.
But so we need to like have a specific dashboards specific to the contributor side to have
I
better data.
see. Cool.
We are there
That
in
feels like
those
something we can
numbers.
figure out.
It's just that we don't know in which percentage we are contributing to those numbers.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Ask Analytics Advisor.
Oh, I don't have that feature. So maybe, yeah, you have like Gemini Ultra or something.
This is on my personal account.
Oh, well.
So I do have
But do you have
one
Gemini Ultra,
GCP.
right?
I don't have Gemini Ultra on this, but
Well, I
I
don't
do
have
have
that.
one GCP for photos.
I don't have that
Could be because of
functionality.
that.
And I'm in Pro right now.
Interesting.
Maybe
I
Google
don't know where I
Workspace
have that.
also, that's another thing.
Maybe through Kubernetes leadership, I have access to some of those things.
Exactly.
Oops.
Yeah.
It is 2 minutes past the hour, so if anyone's missing a meeting right now, make sure you pop off. But
Yeah,
I'm
but
glad we were able to
having
take a look at
Gemini
this.
like is all of this process. That's all.
It's cool how it changes active users in the last 30 minutes. Wow. Very cool. So this is information about all of the pages related to Kubernetes, and what we need is to figure out how we can create a dashboard just for the contributor site. That's worth looking into. Thank you for tracking this down and helping us get access to it.
I'll see what I could do with my permissions.
So we're working on getting analytics for the contributor site. Progress. And folks are dropping off. We are a few minutes over, so I think we'll go on ahead and say goodbye to our friends on YouTube at least. Let me check if I'm missing a meeting right now. I'm not. Good. But we'll go ahead and stop the recording. Thanks for joining today, everyone.
Thank you.